Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. I'm Echo Waffle 8 playing some more Powder Toy, which I'm sure you all just go to my channel to see. Can you tell what I'm making yet? 'Cause you know, it wouldn't be a proper Powder Toy video if I... Oop, missed a spot. If I didn't try and make one of these things. I don't know why I'm humming to myself like this. Let's see. What else do we need? So it just melted when we made it out of gold, so we're going to make it out of diamond instead. Because that totally won't melt. Or it doesn't melt, it just, if you heat it up enough it just turns into carbon dioxide. So we're going at it again. Let's fill up the boiler with water so that we can then turn it into steam. We've added a little filter on it so that when we do turn it into steam, it won't spew away all the water, and so we can boil it longer. So there's the plasma, and here it goes. Brilliant. Apart from the fact that the particle effects don't look really good, but still brilliant. We're playing with a new little thing today. It's called goo. And what it does is it'll actually just... it deforms under pressure. So we're going to pressurize it today and watch it deform. Because fun stuff. And here we have our little box with which we can add the stuff to deform the we're going to load it with gas so that way it'll deform. And so... oh, hang on a minute. It's just started deforming on its own. You've taken all the fun out of it. Smart particles. These look interesting. They travel in straight lines and avoid obstacles and expand and grow with time. They look like little lasers. Wonder what happens if we add more of them. I don't know. Let's add more of them. Ooh, so many colors. This is so pretty. Add more is always a good thing. Add them all. I'm going mad with power. I wonder if these laser things can actually kill stuff. Bring in the valuable test subjects. Oh look, they've all died. Well, that answers that question. Once upon a time, there was a man who did nothing at all special. His name was Ordinary Man. And one day there were a bunch of people that wanted to mess with him. Oh look, here he is now, and here they go. He's just gonna stand around and run. He's just gonna run away. Run away, Ordinary Man! Run through those teleporters. Look at those guys trying to mess with Ordinary Man. They're going to look at him jump though. That's his one true power, jumping. Those guys can't even touch him. Look at them run. Look at Ordinary Man. He's the one with the square head. Oh look, he's run away and oh look at look at that one fly. That's too funny. And then they're all running and jumping and running and jumping, and that little blue thing's just like meh. And look at that one fly too. He's just died. This is a brilliant game. I'm getting bored of that little blue thing actually. Quickly surround it with Tesla coils. We will electrocute it until it goes away. And now we add a little spark to light up this party. And look at it. This is going exactly as I planned, and by that I of course mean it's not going as I planned at all. I think it's on fire. I think it's on fire. This is just like that time I burned my yeast. Except for this time there isn't any yeast. What if we made a coal-fired one of these? Which this one I don't think we haven't put a filter on it because it maybe it'll look cooler. I don't know. I don't know. It's all turned to smoke and not heated up. That's the problem. Oh no, hang on. It's heating up now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at that plume. Just look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have you ever wanted to throw an awesome party, but you didn't know how? Luckily for you, you can have a little party can filled with really highly pressurized noble gas. Look at that pressure. So much pressure. And you may be wondering, what do we need to set off all this fun and party atmosphere? All you really need to set off the fun and party atmosphere is a tiny amount of electricity. Then it'll turn into plasma and light up your party. And maybe, if you're really unlucky, your party guests. But they'll be fine, don't worry. See, look at all that color. Look at all that color. Oh man, you'll be the life of the party. Everyone will be saying, you throw the best parties on the block. Because you will, with all this plasma. And if we introduce an adjoining chamber and fill it with pressure-sensitive explosives, do you want to know what happens when we do that? Well, it's about time we found out, and that's what happens. But the one thing you must never do is open the can and remove the thing that contains the noble gas in place, because it'll just go everywhere and then you'll never clean it up ever again, and you'll never have all of it again. What do we get when we take a device with a constant sparking machine in it and introduce it to a bunch of oil? It's time to find out. We've got our constant sparking device there, and we've got our oil filling up over in the other chamber, and it'll then flood through that one chamber into the other chamber, and then we shall see what happens. I'm hoping for an occasional set of explosions that don't happen constantly, but instead go off every once in a while and then it refills and stuff. Here we go, the oil is being introduced now. We're getting quite a lot of it in, and it hasn't all gone off yet. I think that's enough oil though. We're just gonna let it drain through all that oil. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And yes, there it ignited. And now it's just going to light it on fire as it goes through. So we're just going to have a constant trail of fire. That's a bit of a disappointment. If you at first do not succeed, add a smokestack and try again. But why is the fire coming out of the smokestack? That really isn't meant to happen. It's just meant to let the smoke out. So we're going to be playing with the Vibranium. What this stuff does is it stores a bunch of energy and then releases it in violent explosions. And so of course what we're going to do with it is run an electric current into it to see what happens. This can only end well. So we're going to add our little wire through which we can run the electric current, and then we're going to see what it does. So here's our golden wire now. And here's the Vibranium doing its thing. It's nothing. It's not doing anything. What a disappointment this is. It doesn't work. So we're going to shoot electrons at it and see what it does. I thought this was meant to be a violent explosion. Why isn't this working? Quickly throw more electrons at it. See what it does. Throw other things at it too. Throw deuterium at it. Fling deuterium onto it. None of this is working. So I've covered it in uranium and filled it with thermite. Maybe this time it will explode. It's glowing. That's new. Oh, here we go. I think it's about to explode. This is gonna be so awesome. Please explode. What are you waiting for? Well, let's just drop bombs on it. Oh, here we go, dropping bombs on everything. Everything's exploding. Whoa, so many colors, so many bright sparks. The plasma's going everywhere. The Vibranium isn't doing much at all. What a disappointment this has been. I thought you were meant to be violent, Vibranium. Instead, you're just a bitter disappointment. It's glowing white hot and it does nothing. Why? Why must you disappoint me so? Or maybe we need to add still more things. Maybe that's what we need to do. Because I think it's like about ready to explode, but it hasn't. Oh, here we go. There's glitter everywhere. Maybe that means it exploded. Oh yes, I think we've blown it up. I think we've finally done it. It was the most anticlimactic thing ever, but we finally did it. What's a powder tour video without a massive amount of yeast? Here is our yeast. I wonder what shall happen to our yeast. I wonder what we're going to do with it. Do you think we're going to burn our yeast and kill it? No, of course we're not. That would just mean we would be using the same joke as before. No, we're just going to let it heat up and so that it... Oh no, we burned it and it's dying. Oh no, I burned my yeast. Not again. And of course we're going to bring back Liquid Diesel Man too. See, he's running and jumping around again, just like he always does. Look at him. He is our most important recurring character in this series. Look at him jumping. Look at him. He's jumping so high. It's like he's ordinary guy, except he's Liquid Diesel Man. And he can jump so much higher. See, look at him. How does he not kill himself by doing that? How does he do it? Uh-oh, utterly lame sidekick alert. It's the oil guy, who's also running and jumping around. I think he's trying to impress Liquid Diesel Man and it isn't working. See, look at him. He's so lame. All he does is use oil stuff and jump. That's what he does. Look, he even slipped and fell over nearly. What a lame guy. Look how lame he is. Wow, so lame. Quickly, we must abandon all pretense of a plot. There's some atomic particles to be thrown at other things. Quickly, do stuff. Oh no, that one died. Pew! It has been decided. Everything must now be absorbed into the... Oh no, that's not worked as I thought it would. He's being absorbed into the void for all eternity. This is his punishment for being an utterly lame superhero. Oh nope, there he goes. He's just died now. Never mind. Ignore that part. Since that looked really hilarious, why don't we just send them both into the void for all eternity? And maybe it'll be twice as hilarious. There they go. It's the funniest thing ever, isn't it? The more the singularity goes away, the more they speed up. See, look, they're speeding up, aren't they? Oh, this is too funny. It just keeps getting better and better. Look, the blue one, he's just going like, whew. It's like a couple of laser beams. Almost. They're not going through all the way, so they're just flying apart on the other side. And then they're vaporizing. I love this game. Well, this has been a rather entertaining video, don't you think? Leave a like if you liked, a favorite if it's your favorite thing on YouTube, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this in the future, as soon as I get around to making it. I hope it's been worth the wait. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all later. Goodbye.